Riley. How are? Oh, I forgot to reset the things. How are we? Um, Stream Elements, please let me use your damn website. I'm a Digimaster now. Yeah, I'm excited to get more into that later. Session data. Golds. Okay, and there we go, that's that fixed. Oh, your progress has been lost. Please try again. Okay, now to put up my riffs. Yeah, what have we been up to? Everyone been having fun doing anything fun over the weekend? I've been working very hard. I don't know why I've done this angle to myself. Let's just focus on... those bits. Where they're on, what's that? Like that. So that'll give us a clear view of what we're doing. Yeah, I've been spending my entire weekend on hard work. But then the sun came out yesterday, and I just boiled a lot. Yeah, that was the rest of my weekend, boiling alive. It's like I still got a lot of work done, but Jesus Christ, it has been hard. It's like I know how I draw hands until I'm drawing. No, that's not it. Yeah, I'm almost finished the column I'm working on, so I can't work on it on stream. And I've been working on some other projects. Unfortunately, most of them less related to streaming. I'm just doing like this for a minute, and then we can redo the sketch slightly. Actually, I got quite a bit done related to the birthday stream planning. My boyfriend was very patient about how much time I was dedicating to hard work. Luckily, they also had hard work they needed to do. So we were able to at least co-work. It wasn't completely like I was ignoring them on a date. But still, I'm very soft. And I spent the day while I was working just kind of tragically watching the reality TV shows. I'm sinking into a hole as I get older. It's just the thing that when you're working, it's harder to focus on quality entertainment. I'm so excited to show off this stuff for the birthday stream. So I have to decide what game I'm going to play, which I think would be a vital part of streaming. Though, watching Worm's intro today is like, damn, I wish I had lore. Right? Imagine. It's hard enough trying to set up my schedule for a week. I've spent so long just like doing whatever I feel like. Oh, hello Breezy, congrats on being first and congrats on being Breezy. How are we? Attack mode. Attack mode. This is ridiculous. This entire sync situation is ridiculous and I hate it. Eat the rich. Y'all have any sense of time? It's cool. But you're also willing to DM me about it if that makes you more comfortable. I think it really highlights the faults in the modern system, that it's not your damn responsibility to get that dealt with in a reasonable time. Like, oh, I don't need to know what the time is. I mean, I'm glad they did the inspection at least, but get in here and fix it. Water machine broke. How am I meant to get water like this? Any workplace that doesn't have water is required to send me home. What do when home no have water? I forgot that was attached. There we go. Oh, yes! I'm so excited to see it when it arrives. You need to send me pics, Freezy. Anyway, mint chocolate chip, and yes, gay little mouse pad time. Happy Pride! Shit. And there goes the fan I have for surviving this stream. I'll actually have this. I'm looking at my stream preview to check that if I am positioning these right. There we go. My fan, well yes, my fan did die. It is currently taped together, but it's just fallen on the ground. It's just a hand one. But which one's a box fan? Because if it's an electric fan, no, I have an electric fan, but the electric is too expensive. The electric is the part I can't afford. Yeah, it's like we have an electric light, but with the price of living what it is, you're not. Right, do you have a reference image for your Digivice? Like on its own? Just because it's a bit hard to see in this one. Exactly. Why would I pay for that thing when I can have heat stroke instead? We'll play around and figure out where it looks best. I would assume so. Unless you can find it in higher quality, because Twitter loves to descale those images. I forgot the word. Oops. Riley's not got anything fancy on this bag. But yeah, I spent most of my day watching a gay dating show, reality show thing. Like, what an era we live in. It was I Kissed a Boy. It is currently on the BBC. You return! At you! I was just asking if you had a reference for your Digivice on its own. Yeah, it was more the face of it, because the face looks like a clock, but I wasn't sure if it was like a normal analog clock or if it was a stopwatch or that. Okay, thank you. What do I think, chat? While Riley's distracted, how can I fit an X-ray into this? Nothing. Nothing, Riley. Don't worry about it. Teehee, no worries. Nothing. Nothing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not in here. I am not a suspicious person. Riley, would I ever do anything to hurt you? I have no idea what would lead you to such a belief. I'm just a little guy. Yeah. You can't make no moral judgments on someone just because they're a tiger. Can't believe I'm being judged for the evil character tag on my stream. Thank you, Riley. Let's draw a few circles till I'm happy. There we go. Let's roll it all the way across the room. It didn't even do good. Onto the next circular object near me. Hey. Oh. My tablet could not slide back when I'm trying to do this. That would be great. Ow. That one's better, right? No. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten my tablet and see if that's a bit better. There we go. Okay, maybe the image is the thing proving I might not be trustworthy. Maybe the image I am currently drawing is the final straw. I'm glad that I will never lose the support of my fans, no matter how many atrocities I'm committing. So yeah, anyway, I was watching the TV show, and one of the things they were like, oh, let's play a fun game, just like everyone say if you agree or disagree with this statement. And one of the statements they brought up was, I don't remember the exact wording, but something like, oh, would you be agree or disagree, I would be put off by someone with a large body count. And I sure became stupid in that moment, because everyone just said yes to that. I was like, cool, everyone here is a bit down for murder. Before I realised they were not in bed. Yeah, same. Like that seems like the obvious. Why would it not be murder? Like, it makes sense to me. Why is that not murdering? What the hell is my so much further? You are a cemetery ruler. Do I need to snap them? Maybe. Don't worry about it! Riley, just don't worry about it. You seem really concerned about things you should just not be concerned about. Hee. That's right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I am not a suspicious person. One, two. And yeah, it seems like really dehumanizing for previous partners to be like, body count, just kill them. It's murder. Do not actually kill them, but like, that is the impression you are giving with that. I mean, you're right. Maybe that is the mentality. So, this. It's not. Need to move this down. I'm so glad that I'm going to do all these details so that I can erase them. I mean, same. Like, I don't consider myself that kind of person. I mean, a good number of them, yes, but you know, I don't agree. I don't admit to it instantly. And then I remember I have the email evil characters tag, so I can just be honest. Yeah, not all. I am in fact an adult and can behave like one. Occasionally. Yeah, mine's mint chocolate. The runner-up is honeycomb. I've never had mint cookies and cream. Oh yeah, Baki. That sounds... yeah, I think that sounds nice. I'm a bit, like, iffy about cream. Because it can be very sweet. Damn, I'm glad I spent all that time and effort on that. Can we get... I'm immortalizing it in the stream. The thing is, I don't want this to be too symmetrical. Because we need to do dimensions on it. It is a 3D object. I'm trying to... There we go. Wait, where's my... There we go. Let's see. Not all out green. Ben and Jerry's no green rights. Do Ben and Jerry's do any green ice creams? I don't think I've seen one. But I haven't, like, ate their mint. they're mint ice creams, so... Okay. So can I get my brain together? Right. How do I want this thing? I want this to have like mango like that. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I think that. And this one here. I have never had pistachio ice cream. I have never seen pistachio ice cream for sale. The idea that green would be for pistachio is completely foreign to me. That is the mint ice cream colour. Okay, so I know where Breezy stands on the pistachio ice cream. Everyone else, what's your opinions? So I am typically a cheap ice cream buyer. I mean, I don't know if the comment I want to make is Twitch safe. Yeah, I don't typically like those kinds of nuts either. God, you're so valid. As it's I don't know. I'll sometimes be able to eat honey roasted peanuts, but like otherwise, I'm like, this is the worst. Wait, so what kind of peanut butter do you have? There are other options? Nah, I'm a hater. So I didn't grow up with peanut butter, so I have none of the acquired taste for it. Like, I'm fine with like peanut butter and chocolate maybe. But yeah, peanut butter and chocolate is fine. For some reason, peanut butter and jelly is too sweet, which makes total logical sense. And if I don't know if I can come over. Okay. As long as you're willing to make that sacrifice. You can have the body of Christ in your home. Yeah, I assume you don't have like a reasonable freezer for freezing it. But he's like, but I don't want to. Then it would take up room in the freezer. Yeah, that's a very important ice cream area. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Breezy just would not be able to feed me. This is the issue. Breezy's like, no onion? Starve, I guess. I'm not happy. I didn't. Hey, did that pick up on my mic? Damn it. Alright. Okay, that's good at least. Okay, thank you guys, I appreciate that. This sure happens every stream and it keeps ruining my streams. Thank you for coming in, Riley. Have a great day. What are you talking about? It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh yeah, Glass! Or Charf? I don't know which you prefer. How are we? You can have a layer named after you. I knew you were going to ask that, and no, you cannot, because I cannot draw the breeze. You're always there. Whoosh. Matchy. I thought you were also a vampire. Just like really tiny. Indistinguishable. Yeah, I know, but can be both? Like, you're both in real life, so like... I think it checks out. And it's a pineapple. Wow, you're so talented. Right, let's... Is Riley's deck box... Yeah. Oh, that is the erase. There. Yes, for now, Riley-less. So I can... Open new red. Need to decide what pen I want because the noise is quite good. Charcoal, maybe. Charcoal. Maybe charcoal. Right, chat, list me some items, please. Items, yes. Some funny items that I can draw on Twitch, please. Not ones that I cannot draw on Twitch. As much as I think that would be funny. My YouTube following is not up there yet. Lego Man, got it. Okay, he doesn't look particularly Lego-y, but we're limited. Now you're starting to understand the game. Rubber ducky got it. I should face the other way. You ever read those stories about... I can't draw concern in here. Those stories about people who, like, find out that they have metal implants and they're like, yeah, it came from aliens. But, like, I think about that and I'm like, how dangerous must that be? Like, if you genuinely do not know you have a metal implant, you could have gone for an MRI. And you wouldn't know till that thing ripped through your body. Are you wanting to suggest a Christmas tree? I did hear about that. I mean, it's an urban legend for anyone in the chat who doesn't know, but like, yeah. I saw that story. I think a little heart will do it, right? No, I need to put something on this side. We can have a flower. For a start, something. Don't worry about it. It shouldn't be in there anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I've been for many MRIs. So it's like something I'm very aware of. And sits in fear. I no longer like this. Yeah, I don't know how anyone can make a mistake like that. Like, that's why I'm like, damn. If alien implants were real, that'd be terrifying. Like, thanks, aliens. I was fine. I'm trying to think where I want. I think I'm there. I mean, being Banjo is slightly worse than. Well, no. It's somewhere on the scale near having the implant rip through your body at high speed. For the record, I am not an MRI expert. I don't know how high speed it go, or the actual risks. Simply be truthful with your MRI consultant. Yeah, that's how my mind says it works. Like, the things they're able to do with that magnet, I assume it has to be really powerful so speed go real fast. Can't decide how I want to do moves. I'm sure there's a YTP somewhere about magnets and how they work. And that's the only source of information you need. Not right. Yeah. Reverse. Yeah. There. I think I can stop worrying. I can't. Could be good for that. Alright, I'm going to take a stretch break because my back is starting to hurt too. Hold on. Of course, a typical person's energy is paltry at best. That's why the Exalted One is granting people their ideals. Huh? Kitty! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Meow! 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 Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty cat! Kitty! Kochi! 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 Kochi!
Oh, shut up!
Yum!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta... You were
really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like
Do it,
this?
coward, you won't. Well, we know what Brace is going to do next. Weaponize this for you. Yep, look at you. Furry in training, loving Pikachu. There's another shiny Growlithe. I wasn't expecting a second double phase on Growlithe, I guess. Imagine you can see my model dab. Imagine. Nope, wrong control. Yeah, Pineapple love Pokemon. Add to party. Let's take a wee look at you. So... I feel like that one's got 4 IVs, which is a wee bit better than Solomon. And by a wee bit, I mean a lot. I feel like they're both naughty. I also need to clear out some of these. Oh, quickly make sure that I don't accidentally send you away, little puppy. Oh, no, not you. Release the puppies back into the wild. So let's take a look. Check summary. Oh, impish. Okay. Yeah, me too. Speed and defense are best. Then attack up, special defense down, special attack down. Oof, that's pretty bad. That doesn't count for us playing as a tourney, because it's still in my catch combo. I haven't broken my combo yet. Why is it so fucking warm? Oh, wait. I stood up and did my stretches and got fresh water and all that, and then I sat down and my glove had disappeared. So I had to grab another one. Oh, well, hold on, you're not coming through on stream yet. You should be, but it's not. Right. Discord? Discord. Discord. There you go, you're now we can hear you. Everyone, welcome
Now
to the stream.
people can hear my terrible mic quality.
I give you a shout out, but you haven't streamed in. Yeah.
I haven't streamed in.
Cypher
Check
boy.
squad.
Cypher voice. Yeah.
Are you not gonna put a picture of me on there? Well, that's okay.
It's not like it's not like I'm in the middle of fucking something here.
I suppose you don't have to do that.
I
was
have
just
everything just on hand, ready to go. There
That's
you are. Is
true.
this how you want to appear?
Sorry. So large. Why is because that's how big I saved the file.
Yep.
That's why it's that big. Sorry. It's my stream now. I'm taking
Yeah,
over.
Okay, I should have another version that might be smaller. Let's see. Nope.
Tiny.
Nope, you're still.
Nope, that's
Still your
it.
stream.
Only big. My stream now takes up the whole screen.
It's Bruce's stream now.
It's me.
You're streaming your own damn channel.
No, I just
Sorry,
come
this
and
is
raid
yours.
your channel.
Sorry.
It's
sorry,
mine.
Sorry, my brain was still on Yankee. Because that's how often you freaking streamed with Breezy.
What?
That's how
Oh yeah.
my brain's still on Monkey.
Oh, my daughter. Well. Oh look, I'm so small. I sit on top of your tablet. Yes, it's perfect.
You're bigger than you canonically are, but still tiny.
Yes, but still small. It's me. Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna come on here and just ask you random questions that have nothing to do with anything that you're doing.
I mean, it is an art stream, so I think that's what people watch for? Question mark.
The content.
Yeah, they want the just chatting, but with something visual.
I see.
I think.
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't know. I don't know what the people want. I only know what I want.
People, what do you want?
What do the people want?
Market research time.
I want to show up and talk. That's what I want.
Well, with Twitch's new feature, guest star.
Yes.
A feature no one wanted, and I don't think anyone fucking uses. I feel like
Wait, that's a real thing?
yeah, every time I
Oh.
go on Twitch, it's like, hey, do you want to use our fun feature guest star where you can bring in a random viewer to talk on your stream? I was like, no, I don't want that. Why would I ever want that?
I don't think that sounds like a good idea.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Maybe for like, well, I don't know. I'm like, if you were like a big streamer and you were like, I want one of my fans to come on for
Yeah,
like
but,
5
like-
seconds or something, but that wouldn't really be a guest star.
And also,
And you'd have to have
big
them, like,
streamers have
vetted
very...
before they come on.
Yeah, exactly. Big streamers
Yeah.
have very controlled environments.
Yeah, so I don't really know who would want that.
I mean-
Unless, like, if it's someone you're already like friends with, then it's like, I don't know, you don't really need another feature for that.
Also, like,
But it's
I did notice that if you use the guest star feature, you do get promoed on the front page. So I'm like, I feel like if literally anyone uses that feature, they're instantly on the front page because they're competing with no one.
well, that does make sense. No one's using it except for them, so they're just like,
I get free
I
ads.
monopolize this category. I mean, it's a strategy, I guess. I don't know.
I would
Don't ask
personally
me.
not go for it.
No, I wouldn't either.
Sorry, y'all.
You know, with
I'm
all
getting
the
to-
streaming that I do.
Sorry, y'all. I'm getting to guest star anytime soon.
No, just me, because I said, hey, can I come on your stream? And you're like, yeah, okay.
Sure, why the hell not? I cannot find how I want this here to go.
Is she like falling into the abyss?
Yeah.
Oh no. What happened to her? Did she get attacked?
It's like the final third of no, not the final third, the finale of a Digimon season where they do the everything's going to hell, everyone loses their Digimon in some way, or their Digivice, or you know,
Oh, okay, so
the part where
she's
the
having
part
a
where
bad
Leomon
time.
dies.
No, not Leomon, my beloved. Why does it have to happen? Because they're like, he's too sexy. We can't have him in this for very long. We have
They're
to
like,
kill him off.
they're like, this is not the audience we expected. Despite the fact we designed this.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Well,
And then
I hope Riley
Spencer
gets out
Dana-
of her predicament, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. She looks pretty doomed here, but well, my random question that I was gonna ask you was, have you ever had kombucha?
No.
No?
Is kombucha alcoholic?
Let me see, because I'm drinking some right now. It has like very, very trace amounts. Like, it won't get you drunk at all unless you drink like, you know, a warehouse full.
Alright. No, I have never had it. I feel like it's a very American thing to begin with.
It's less than 0.5% alcohol.
It's
just
I
because
really
it's
don't like
fermented.
alcohol.
Yeah. I don't like, well, I like wine, but I don't like beer at all. Like, I think it's so disgusting. But yeah, kombucha, I didn't even know. It just was like, well, do you know how they make it
No.
at all?
No.
Okay. Well, it's made from tea, actually. And then there's a little thingy that goes in it. It's called a SCOBY, and it's like a bacteria thing, and it like eats all the sugar, because you like make black tea and then you put a bunch of sugar in it, and the SCOBY eats all the sugar, and then it like starts the fermentation process, and then it gets really like vinegary flavor, but at least the ones that you can buy in the store, they put like a lot of fruit in it. So it's like bubbly, fruity tea, basically.
Ah.
So I'd never had it before, I guess the past 5 years or so, maybe. And I'd never heard of it because nobody like made it, but now it's like way more trendy. So now I can like find it everywhere. But my aunt actually makes it, and hers, she doesn't put a lot of fruit in it, so it kind of just tastes like vinegar with bubbles in it. But it's like really sharp.
you.
She puts like
It's an
citrus
avocado.
in it.
Thanks.
So it's just like really like sharp. So I just get like a shot glass of it when I go to her house because it's like too like whoa. It's like very strong flavor. But I'm like, I can only take this in a small dose. But yeah, the one I have now is watermelon cherry flavor, and it's really good. And the one I had yesterday or the day before, I don't remember anymore.
Right, this
but
is not
it
a
was
promotion
like,
for alcohol. This is not.
no,
an
it's
alcohol
not
promotion.
alcohol. It's not alcoholic at all. Children can drink it. You can buy it at the. Anyone can buy it at the store.
I'm just clarifying for Twitch.
Yeah, this is kombucha. It is probiotic fermented tea. Okay. That's what it is. That's what it says on the bottle. But yeah, the one I had the other day was lemon, raspberry, ginger, and it was also very good. But they always put like weird combos together, in my opinion. I was like, I would never think watermelon and cherry. It's not that, Obake. No, that's not what it is. But yeah, the other one that I really liked that I've had before was blueberry and mint flavor. And there's just like a strawberry lemonade one too. That's just like, strawberries and lemon and tea. But it doesn't really taste like tea anymore. And it's like, well, the one I have now is like pink. So it's tasty though. It's just like, it's effervescent, because it's bubbly.
Oh, like a snail.
Yeah! I think that's so funny because of that meme, and then like effervescent just means bubbly, so I don't know why he would say that.
Why wouldn't he?
I guess I have no response to that. Like, why would you? Well, why wouldn't you? You know? You're right.
I think he seems like the kind of guy that would see a snail and go, bubbly.
Bubbly, yes.
Or more accurately, what big words do I know that make me sound like I'm smart?
Oh my god. Well, I guess you could say that would describe the feeling that he was feeling internally.
True, that is
like,
a good point.
The snail isn't effervescent, it is his personal feeling. He's like, I feel very effervescent upon viewing such a majestic creature.
We're justifying this now.
Yeah, this ancient meme. I really think that meme specifically brought back the Twilight boom, because like I hadn't heard of Twilight in forever, and then whenever that was a meme like 10 years ago or something, I was like, that's hilarious. And then like 5 years later, everyone's like, oh my god, let's like all read Twilight again.
It's like, guys, we've got past the part where we're judging teen girls for liking this thing. We're going to go read it and have an understanding and love for these people. And then everyone read it and went, oh, it's actually bad.
Yeah, and they're like, actually, this is like very Mormon.
This is extremely Mormon, extremely racist.
And we don't like it anymore. It's like we dislike it for different reasons now.
It's like we're no longer hating it because teen girls like it. We're now like, oh no, there's actual problems here.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate all the people who owned up like, no, I didn't know that as a kid. I was just being stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that I disliked it when I was a kid just because I didn't like the romance. Which is like, it's a vampire romance novel, and I only read it because I was like really into vampires, and still
No, I
am.
wouldn't
And
know
so
that.
my friend bought it for me for my birthday, like, and this was when I was a freshman in high school, so
Mhm.
we'd only been friends for like 3 months.
Mhm.
So, she didn't know me very well
Mhm.
and just was like, oh, well, you like vampires, and this is really popular. And the movie either just came out or I think it had just come out, yeah.
Mhm.
So that dates me, but whatever. So she was like, yeah, you should read this. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, I hate this. And I like read all of it. And then at the
Read
end
all
of
of it's a
the
superior opinion. Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, well, I don't like not finishing things.
Mhm.
It bothers me. I'm like, even if I hate it, like most of the time, like, well, it could get better. You never know. And then I was like, no, it didn't get better. And I read the second book because the copy of the book I had the first 2 chapters of the second book. I was like, well, now I already started reading it, so now I
Guess
have
I'm
to see what
stuck.
happens. And then it was even worse because it's like when Bella gets so depressed
Oh.
because Edward left, and then she's just like, I want to die because Edward isn't
Oh.
here. And I was like, this is so... I can't read
Is it-
this. And then I actually didn't finish it because I was like, I can't deal with this. This is so... Oh my god. So
I was like,
I just never
completely
finished
forgot
it.
that was the plot of that book until like the Twilight boom hit and everyone was rereading it and people started talking about Newman. Yeah, this is sure the
Yeah.
one where she is suicidally depressed the entire time.
Yeah, it was not a fun time to read that.
And I'm putting
So I was
the
just like,
hey, if you're struggling with these things, here's the appropriate links.
here's the links. Yeah. Well,
Don't read
yeah,
Newman; it will not help.
apparently, well, my brother was watching the movies because he was like, his girlfriend at the time, because this was like a couple years ago, was like, like really into it because of the Twilight boom, and she's like, we gotta watch these. So he was like watching all of them and like telling me about it because I'm like, I never watched the movies at all, so I'm like, I have no knowledge of them. And then apparently, like, something crazy happens in like the last movie or second to last movie that wasn't in the book, and then everyone like freaked out. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing, because they like
Oh, there's like a
did like
whole
a
fight scene that was added.
yeah, because it was just like the sisters like premonition
Yeah.
thing, and then they're like, actually that didn't happen, like that's just what
And then
could
everyone's like,
happen.
damn, that would suck if that happened. We're leaving.
Yeah,
We don't want that to
yeah.
happen. We're leaving.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, I don't want to like, say anything because I haven't seen it, but I'm just like, that's pretty funny that that's the part that people got hyped about. I was like, it
People were
didn't
so
even
excited
happen.
for people were so excited for anything happening in that movie. That was actually fun.
Yeah.
I should say
Oh,
I've only
gosh.
seen the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
So any
Well-
comments I have about the movies are from an outsider's perspective, that's all. And also, I last saw the movie in like 2008, so I do not have.
Yeah, when it came out. All I know is that it's very blue, like the color grading on the film is very blue. Everyone's
I mean-
like, it's so blue, and then the rest of them weren't, and I was like, that's kind of disappointing.
And the other thing is the soundtrack slapped. Unfortunately.
Oh, I didn't know. I just know about, My Chemical Romance being like, No. Because of, the song Vampire Money. Yeah.
I hope someone edited that in.
Well,
It's okay, I understand they turned you down. I'll fix it.
well, when I read the first Twilight book, I was just like, yes, even though I am like very, into vampires. At the time, when I was a teen, I was like, well, these vampires suck because they're dumb, because they're not like, the cool
Real
vampires that I like. Yeah. But anyways, I was always like, I thought Jacob was better. I just was like, I don't know. I think she should have picked Jacob, but then
It's like he was better, then she
then-
made him bad. She made him worse
Yeah.
because he was better.
Yeah, I was just like, no, why would you do this? It's like, oh crap, people actually like Jacob more. What can we do to mess this up?
No, I think it's
don't
funny.
know,
It's the opposite of that other YA series that was popular in the past couple years, where like, the first one, they had the two options, and the first one, she ended up with him, and then in the second one, they're like, actually, he's an asshole. She's getting with the other one, actually.
Actually, he sucks, so...
Yeah,
I don't know what
the
series
second
you're
option
talking
was in
about,
fact
though.
better. I don't remember the name of the series. It's some sort of popular YA.
It was very popular in the past few years. I'm just like, I don't know anything.
He's like, I don't know books actually. Suddenly, I've never heard of them.
Nope.
Don't know what those things are.
Book? Never heard of her. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess I didn't really read a lot of like popular YA books outside of, the wizard ones that we don't talk about anymore.
I don't even
'Cause I
consider
mean-
them YA. I just still, in my brain, they're still like straight up children's books, even though reasonably they are YA.
Yeah.
But I'm
well,
like,
they're
I read them
later
when I was
ones,
8,
but-
so therefore they are for small
Yeah.
children.
Well, I think the last one came out when I was around 13, maybe? I don't know. I was like a young teen, but that was when I read them, and then I never read them again, so...
And aren't you glad
Anyways.
for it?
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I'm just like coming on here being a hater. I'm like, I'm not like the other kids, okay? Like, because when I was in high school,
I
there
also
was
didn't
still
enjoy it.
like so much like hype around it still, and I was just like, I don't know why you guys are still so hype about this. Like, I was done with it when I finished the book. I was like, okay, it's over, but the movies hadn't come out yet, so I was like, okay, I can finally be free when the last movie comes out. Then I never have to think about this again. But then, no. I was just like... Oh, well, I just felt weird because like all of my friends in college were like very like, because Pottermore had just come out, and they were all like, oh my god, you gotta take the test and find out where your house is, and I was like, I don't care though. Like, why do you want to know? I'm like, well, I do love taking personality quizzes, but I don't really want to sign up for this website. But it was like, just of that time,
Yeah.
so it was like, so, like, if you were a nerd, that was just expected of you.
had to do it.
you know. So I was just like, okay, but I just like didn't really have any more attachment to it later, and I was just like, I don't see why everyone has so much attachment to it even still. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I liked it at the time when I was reading it, but I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel that much attachment to it anymore, and I felt like that was like my friends thought it was weird that I was like that. And I was like, why is that weird? I don't understand.
Why is this the time I'm the weird one?
That's
For
me
not
being like,
right,
yeah,
something.
I'm not like the other kids. Like, I'm too good for this. No, that's not how I was thinking in my mind. I was just very confused why it was still so popular. Cause like, I don't know, that's kind of how I feel about the like Marvel stuff too. Again, a series where I was like, I kind of was already tired of it a long time ago, but again, my like, I want to follow it through to the end, like, of the story, because like, I'm already partially invested. So when they had the movie called Endgame, I was like, okay, it's the end. And I watched it, and I was like, I'm free. And then it was like, no, you thought? I'm like, what?
So we can make so much more money. It's never
I
over.
know. Well,
so I only watched, like, okay, I watched, like, some of the Iron Mans, and I watched a Captain America, and I watched I watched Avengers Assemble, and then I was like, okay, I'm bored now.
I wouldn't say, I mean, again, when I was in college was when the first Avengers movie had just come out. Yeah. So it was like, again, another thing that was just super popular with my friends who like nerdy stuff. So, you know, it was like that. And also, just like all of the popular nerd things. It was like my friends being like, why don't you like this? This is like the nerd stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I just like anime, guys. And that was funny because none of my friends, like, they were all like nerdy people too, but none of them watched anime, like, at all. And I was like, this is so weird. And then I got them to watch anime, and then they became obsessed with anime. I was like, this is my fault.
I have created the weebs.
Yes, I directly had influence because I think I told them to watch on High School Host Club and Death Note. Yep, good times. And I was like, I feel so different from everyone else because I don't know anyone who likes anime. I'm like, it's so popular.
It's everywhere now.
No, I've apparently kids in school now are like, if you don't like anime, that makes you weird. I'm like, that's so funny.
Yeah, well, it's like I had to spend my entire life being a weird little weeb, and now y'all watch it, I guess.
Yeah, I know, that's just like how I feel all the time. I like just have a like instinctual defensiveness, like I can't talk about like the anime, like
literally I had
all the time.
I had a teenager in my house at one point, and you're like, oh, you like anime? And I was like, no. And they're looking directly at my anime collection. I'm like, no. I don't know what that is.
That happens to me too, like at work. I had like my cubicle, I had like my first year I worked there, I had a Yu-Gi-Oh calendar, but it was like poster sized, and each month you would like tear off, and I like plastered them on the entire wall behind me in my cubicle. And I had anime figures on my desk and everything, and you know, we would have like conversations like, oh, so you like watching any anime? And I'm like, no, I have no interests. What are you talking about? I don't do anything.
So, literally anyone asks me, I'm like, I don't have interests. I don't.
Yeah.
I've never experienced interest in anything, actually.
Never in my life. Yeah. Obake is saying that he liked JoJo when it was the old JoJo. I've never even watched the old JoJo. I should do that. I want to watch it, but I just haven't got around to it. Well, you should, because I like it. I'm gonna pressure you, like all of my friends in college pressured me to do the Harry Potter test.
Okay, Clamp.
like JoJo. I don't know. It's really
I
fun.
read like 10 chapters of part 1, and a dog died, so I stopped reading.
Oh no! Yeah, that happens a lot.
I was informed, yeah, that happens a lot. I'm like, cool, I'm not. What?
You're
I'm
like,
not reading
not
this.
for me. Not for me. I know, but it's just like there's so many characters, and
There
there's
are
just
so many characters.
so many outfits, so many powers. It's just like a spectacle, you know? That's just how I feel. It's just like
It's a drag
the
show.
whole thing of just being like, how are they gonna get out of this situation? What stupid rules are they gonna make up now? It's just fun, you know? I love when they like hyper explain everything that's going on. Like, yes, tell me exactly what's happening in immense detail. Explain how these physics work, even if they don't work in real life. I want to know.
Yeah, it's exactly
I love
like
it.
the experience I had with Air Gear. It's like, you're just making this up. Thank you for taking
Yeah.
3 pages to explain the science behind this. You're bullshitting me. I know you're
Yes!
bullshitting me.
But I love it, you know? It's fun.
It's extremely fun.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's just like, you know, the fun
That was JoJo's
parts
fault.
of
JoJo
shonen
influenced that.
anime that I like. It's like every shonen anime I like, they like hyper explain all of the action to you. They're like, we have to tell you exactly what's going on. Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Air Gear.
And I haven't seen that, so I don't know.
We're going to end. I was going to say we're going to end up doing an Air Gear watch. We are not, because I read the manga.
Okay.
And
That's
anime
right. I
is
remember you
nowhere near
explaining
covering it.
things to me, so.
It is certainly a series.
Mm-hmm.
that should tell you enough.
I was just looking at. Well, I don't know, because I'm just like, this is like barely even a thought that I'm having, because it's just like, I sort of remember kind of, but I don't know if that's true. But I was just gonna be like, I was looking at voice actors for something that I was watching the other day, and one of the voice actors I was looking at voiced in Air Gear, and then I just thought of you, and that was it. That was my thought that
thank
I had.
I'm glad. I'm glad this is my influence? Question mark. Not sure I am.
Yeah, I was just like, yep, that is a thing that you have said to me one time.
That's a series Cahill read in full, because he read the wiki and was like, that can't possibly be correct. And then he read it and the wiki was completely correct.
Damn, they weren't lying.
They weren't lying.
Series sure can have that thing happen in it.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what it was, because I don't think it's what she said.
I think I might remember what it is. Vaguely. But I don't remember for sure. Oh, man. Well, I was like kind of, you know, being extremely anxious today because of my apartment inspection was happening, and I was just like, oh my god, what are they gonna think with all of my anime figures and everything everywhere? But she didn't comment on it at all. I was like, I don't know why I would think that she would, because she's literally there to just like check that the smoke detector works and like all your stuff works. But I don't know, in my mind I'm always just like, people are judging me for liking anime, even though like we'd said, like that's not even like the thing anymore.
It's like, you're so ready to go, I'm holding these for our friends.
Yeah.
While the camera comically zooms out to show the entire place covered.
Yeah, these aren't mine. Interesting.
It is in fact weirder that these aren't yours.
Yeah, It's like, did you steal all this from someone?
Did-
Why
did-
is it all
are you
arranged over your entire house?
Are they hollowed out and hiding something? Why? Why?
Oh gosh. Yeah, well,
Yeah, the trauma of being
I
bullied for
guess-
watching anime. It's real and
Yeah.
never leaves.
yeah, even though, like, I have, like I said, you know, at my office I have all that stuff, and then, like, at my work we have, like, just, like, fun check-in meetings, like, what have you guys been up to this week? Because we all work remotely, so we just have, like, a fun meeting where we just talk about stuff that's going on. And recently they asked, like, oh, what anime have you guys watched? Like, all my other coworkers were saying, like, oh, the Trigun series that came out recently was really good. And I was like, oh yeah, yeah. And then I'm just like thinking of what anime I have watched. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just like, yeah, anime is popular, but I'm like, I don't want to talk about the anime that I watch. They don't need to know that I've been watching bad idol anime. They don't need to know.
I don't need to know. It's like anime is fine, but I'm still not watching the right anime.
Yeah, exactly. No, I feel like, I don't know, because I'm just like, I didn't really know how popular the stuff that I watch is, like, at all. I have no grasp on it at all. But, like,
I keep being
you know,
like,
I've
oh,
been-
this thing's definitely really popular, and then I finish it and I check, and it is not.
Nobody likes it, yeah. Well, I mean, I've been watching the Idolish 7 anime and talking to you about it nonstop. And I'm just like, do people like this? And then it's like, yeah, they're making new content for it, like, currently, and all this stuff. And I'm like, I literally don't know anyone who's ever talked about this. Then again, I don't know a lot of people. So that was probably why.
Yeah, it was. You started watching it, and then I noticed it everywhere.
Yeah, I started getting it recommended to me, like, on Twitter, and I was like, I don't even care about these characters. And I'm like, okay, maybe I care a little bit, but not enough for me to see this all the time. That's so funny, though. They're coming for you because of me.
They're like, please, we need to get past you. We need to get to Breezy.
No! I only like 2 characters in it. And not that much. So, there. And, oh, I'm like on the second to last episode of season 2. I'm probably gonna watch the last 2 episodes today. And, like, the most dramatic thing happened, and I was just like, it can wait, because it's happening to a character that I don't like, and I'm like, oh, I hate him. I don't want him to be happy.
The energy of any time something happened to Yuki. It's like, damn, anyway.
Yeah, I'm just like, I could care less. Well, in this show, the character that I hate is just like, I think he's so annoying, and it's like, he has reasons to be the way that he is. Like, he's a teen with anger issues.
It's like, well,
because,
I don't have to like him.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. Shut up, stop being annoying, you're causing problems for everyone else, and it's really annoying. It's like, but they need conflict. I was like, well, I don't like this conflict.
Find better.
Different conflict.
Sometimes you watch something and it's like, this conflict is so dumb and I hate it, and people are like, but it needs conflict. It's like, get a better one then.
Yeah, write a different one that isn't annoying. Like, the other conflicts in it are like,
me to whine
a boy
about
has
it.
asthma, and it's like, he can't sing for like the whole concert without, you know, collapsing. I was like, boy, just use your inhaler. You don't have to be perfect for the fans. I think they'll understand.
Bestie.
I think that
Bestie. Lip sync.
Yeah, but he's the best singer. That's his trait. His singular trait. is that he's good at singing and he has asthma. It's just, yeah, it's like all, I don't know, it's like the characters have you know, a little bit more than just the surface level, but they are most of the time very just surface level, and I'm just like, am I just being a hater because I like Ensemble Stars more? Maybe.
But yeah, I want to go back and whine about Cherry Mahal now.
Oh my god!
I have to whine about it again. I know you know.
Yes, you're allowed. You're allowed.
I just think, if your character's entire thing is that he can read minds, he does not have an excuse for being like, oh, does the person I like, are they dating someone? Like, I don't know, bud, read their mind and tell me.
Yes! I hate... That is, like, my least... I mean, like, well, especially in that, because, like, literally he can read minds,
He
so
can
he
read
should
minds,
have been
and
able to
this guy has been hitting on him 24/7. It's like,
yes! Wasn't the first time that he, like, knew that he could read minds, like, hearing him say that he thought he was attractive? Yeah, so I was like, why would you think that?
I was like, what are you on about? And people were legit coming to like, they need conflict. It's like, not this one.
Yeah, I really hate the conflict of just like, oh no, character is standing next to another person, they must be dating, and then not asking about it, and just like assuming, like that's the most annoying conflict ever to me. It's just like, why don't you just talk?
I'm so glad for the one manga I read that the guy was like, oh, the guy I like is talking to a woman and a child. I'll go ask him.
Yes! Thank you!
Just like, just walks over and goes, hey, who's that? Hey, who's that? And the guy goes, oh, that's my sister and my niece. I was like, cool. Glad to know.
Oh, God. Yeah, I really hate that plot point. I was just like, God, it sucks so bad. I was like... I know I was talking about the cherry magic thing. I was like, well, he was saying that he didn't want to read minds anymore because he didn't want to be like, you know, he was like, I feel like it's too intrusive, but like, you know, if you're in that situation and you're like, I don't want to ask, but like, you know, like, I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like if he wasn't gonna tell you, if he didn't feel like telling you, then I don't know. It just everything about
you don't even like this guy.
Wrong. Yeah.
It's like you didn't even like him.
Oh my god.
It's like, I know you're going to like him later, but right now you don't even like him.
I watched that so long ago.
There's apparently an animated version coming out, or in production.
Really? That they'll still have that plot point in it.
They'll still have that plot. They'll still have that plot point, but I'm at least hoping that. Well, no, I'm glad that we won't have to see Eiji Akaso's acting, because I feel like a major downside to that was he could not act like he wanted to be there. It's like you're meant to be like you're meant to be like upset or something, but you just seem like completely disgusted by everything that is happening to you in this situation.
Oh my god. I don't really remember that much.
It wasn't that impactful a series.
Yeah. I remember the one guy who's like had a cat or something, and then like kept ordering stuff so that the delivery guy would show up. I remember that.
That was the main part anyone cared about, I feel. Or at least in my circle. I feel like outside my circle that's less true, but for my circle, everyone was there for the cat.
Yay, the cat! I was like, I watched this like before I really talked to you at all. Which is just funny. And I only watched it because our mutual friend, which is the reason I met you, told me to watch it. She was like, "Hey, you should watch this," and I was like, "Okay, I'll watch it."
I will say, it's like not an impactful series to me. If it wasn't for the fact people argued with me over it, I'd have forgotten it completely. But I read like hundreds of manga with these exact plot points every year.
Yeah.
And it's just not as impactful as the one I read where there was a conference for bloggers, and one of the guys, his gimmick was he posted photos with the wrong caption, and that was his entire blog. And he was like a really buff guy. I was like, I love you so much.
Wait, did he do this on purpose?
No, it was completely by accident every single
God.
time.
So it was a himbo
It was just a
action.
stream of himbo. Posting pictures of
That's
a plant like,
amazing.
isn't this cat cute?
Love this cat. Best, do you need glasses?
My fingers are too big for the screen.
Oh no!
I keep tapping the wrong one.
That's funny. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, wait, I have to tell you something about Idolish 7 again.
Yes,
That's
please.
funny. You're like, okay.
No,
But
I
no,
want to know about Idolish 7 because I'm seeing it everywhere.
Because of me!
Your fault.
Well, this is actually just about merch, but I just thought it was very funny because I just saw the announcement for an Nendoroid of one of the characters, and when they showed the lineup of like all of the other characters that they had Nendoroids of, they had all of the other characters in his group except for him, so he was the last one, and I think all of the other groups had all their members already, so he was literally the last one. And you know what this character's trait is? He feels inadequate because he doesn't stand out and no one likes him. And he's like, I'll never be a good idol because I don't stand out, I have no talent, and no one likes me. And I was like, and in real life, he's not popular enough to get his Nendoroid until all the other ones have been named. I was like, that's so funny. I'm like, that's so... Wow.
Yo,
Poor
connect it.
Mitsuki. It's like, I feel bad for him, but also I don't like him.
It's like, actually, he deserves this.
Yeah, sorry, Mitsuki. And like, there was a whole episode in the anime that like made me cry, where he was like, you know, finally feeling like good about himself because he became like the MC for their like talk show that they would have. And the other like senior like talk show host guy was like, you're so good at being a talk show host, you like perfectly know when to direct the conversation. And all his other like, you know, members of his group were like cheering him on, and he was like, wow, I finally have some good thing about me, and now I feel like I have, you know, something I can contribute because, you know, everyone's saying I'm doing a good job. And then he's like going shopping, and there's some random girls in the store, and they're like watching like video clips of the show, and they're like, oh my god, I fucking hate Mitsuki, he's so annoying, he talks too much, and he should just shut up and let the other boys talk that are cuter and better than him. And he was like in the store listening to this, and then he like runs away and cries. And I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, I'm not good enough. And then the next time he goes to host the show, everyone's like really depressed because everyone else has a dramatic thing, but he's like trying to like direct the conversation and like being so in his head, like, oh my god, I'm talking too much, my the fans are gonna hate me because I keep talking. And then it's just like he just has a breakdown in front of one of the other characters, just, like crying in the middle of the street. And I was crying, and I was like, "Why am I feeling this? I don't even like you." But it was really dramatic.
Just got swept up in the drama of them.
Yeah, basically. Well, the other character that I do like was like the one he was confiding this to, and you know, he was saying some very like touching things about like how important he was and how much he cared about him, and I was like, oh, you're so right. it was very you know, I was like, I mean, I feel that, you know, like, sometimes, you know, imposter syndrome, feeling like you're not good enough and everyone's doing better than you, like, the everyday person struggle, like, yeah, I think we can relate to that, but I'm just like, I'm so mean. I'm like, but I can be mean because he's not real, so it's fine.
So I don't have to
So
like
I'm just like, yeah, I understand your problems, but you're ugly and I hate you. I'm so mean.
It's finally my chance.
Cancelled. It's time for me to be cancelled for bullying a fictional character.
You deserve this.
Well, I don't know. I'm just like, I like him more than the other one that I hate more, so... Like, okay, I can get emo. And then I started, like, getting emo about the other guy, because, well, his whole thing is that he's, like, you know, an orphan, but he had a little sister, and they got separated because she got adopted by another family.
Mm-hmm.
And he just wanted to be with her, but there's no way to contact her, so he's like, I want to be famous so that she can find me.
Oh,
basically.
Like what happened with the offer of My Immortal, except it was a fake one.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, the in the anime.
The imposter one.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. Ugh, memories. But anyways, yeah, so he's just trying to find his sister, and then, like, another guy in the group finds the sister. Like, she comes up to him and is like, you can't tell him that you've seen me, because she was, like, adopted again by another guy, and she's like, he won't let me, like, get near my brother, so you can't tell him that you've seen me, but just, like, let him know that I'm okay, and, like, I'm worried about him or whatever. And he's like, what? I want to tell him because, like, you know, he's, like, very obsessed with trying to find you, and has caused problems in the past because a random girl, like, came up to him and was like, hey, if you come with me, I'll tell you where to find your sister. And then he is, like, a stupid teen, and he is like, okay, I'll come with you. Okay, so where's my sister? And then she was like, I lied, I just wanted you to come over and kiss me. And he's like, I hate you! And then he just caused so many problems because of this. It was a time. But anyways, so then the other guy really finds the real sister, and he runs into her again, and she, like, had, like, a charm on her bag, and apparently the boy and the sister had the same charm because their dead mom made it for them. And then the boy finds it in the other boy's bag, and he's like, why do you have this? And he's
I
like,
was your dead sister all along who isn't dead.
He's like, I was gonna tell you, but I knew that you would freak out because I don't know where she is, and she told me not to tell you where you are because she would be in danger if I told you. And then he's like, I'm so fucking pissed at you. It was dramatic, and that was basically where I ended watching the other day. But then he was like, I promise I'll help you find your sister. Like, I know a way that we can lure her out. So they go, like, have this other group, this other idol group go on TV and, like, read a message that's, like, basically an encoded message to tell the sister, like, oh yeah, if you come to the TV station, you'll find your brother. or like, you know, something like this. So then she's like running down the street, and then the manager of the Idolish 7 boys is driving down the road to go pick up the two boys at the TV station, and then she almost runs over the sister with her car.
Of course. As has to happen.
And then the end of the episode was her calling the brother guy and being like, I have your sister, and then he's like runs to go see her, and then he's like, oh my god, it's her, and she's like, I found you, but I don't know what's gonna happen next. We'll see. But yeah, this is the drama, but literally this is like almost the last episode of season 2, and literally the all of this time, like every episode, he's just talking about how he wants to find his sister, and it causes so many problems. It's just been so annoying. So I'm like, well, now what's he gonna do now that he found her? And it's like, oh, he's not gonna be able to be with her, and something bad's gonna happen, and then he's still gonna be angsty about it, and it's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, of course. You know how this works. You get it.
Because why wouldn't it be? Yeah. And I truly did have some moments of like, oh my god, the reveal, like that, when I was watching, because so here's another like sibling group in it. So the asthma boy, he's a twin, and his twin well,
are we talking like
the asthma boy is kind of like obsessed with his brother, like thinks he's the greatest thing in the whole world, and just like, oh my god, I love you so much. But then the other one, he is like not into it. So
so like Ray and Ritz.
Yeah, I guess so. Except they're twins, so you know. But anyways, so him and his brother, like their parents owned like a club or something, but it was like going downhill, like, you know, running out of money.
Sold to Idolish 7.
No, it was when they were babies, and then
I don't think that changes the fanfiction. I think it's sold regardless of age.
Shh. I don't want to hear about it. But
get in the comments. Start writing the One Direction fanfics.
Oh my god. Well, you know what? Okay, well, this is what happens. The parents' club is like so running out of money that this guy who was like involved in the idol industry comes and is like, I'll buy your club from you, but you have to give me your son. And I'll make him a star. And that was the other twin, the non-asthma twin. He has white hair, but his hair is actually red. They both have red hair, but he bleached it, so it's white. So the white-haired boy, he's like the very stern one, and he went into a different like idol group. So he got adopted by this guy, the rich idol guy, but he also adopted the sister of the other guy. And when that was revealed, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. So he was like holding her hostage basically from the other guy who was like obsessed with finding her. So now technically the twin
did my stream go okay?
Huh?
Is my stream okay? Did anything happen there?
I don't think so.
Cool. My computer just locked me out.
Oh, it's just on the screen with the picture.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Windows. That was weird.
Not Windows, my enemy. Is it true that Windows 10 is not going to be supported anymore in like 2 years?
Yeah,
or
probably.
Is that not true? This is painful to me.
Yeah.
I like purposely didn't install Windows 11 because I'm like, no, that's scary and I don't like it.
I'm already having to do enough change.
Yeah, Windows 10 was already too much for me. I'm like, I hate this so much. I can't do this. But now they're like, no, now you must learn our other one. I'm like, please, no. Please, God, why?
And it
hate
keeps flagging my computer, like, hey, you can't upgrade, but you need to speak to your admin. I'm like, I
am the admin.
I am the admin. I built this.
Why
I am
does
your
it say
creator.
that? You exist because of me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know.
what that is about, but
I feel like I already told you about this when it happened, when I was like just trying to do something on my computer and then I had to reinstall Windows because it just didn't work anymore for unknown reasons.
yeah,
And I was like, I hate Windows so much. It's so evil. Why is it so like this? And then everyone's like, yeah, but like if you want to actually like do things with a computer,
you
that,
unfortunately need it.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, why is it like this? Because, and then I'm just like, I want to play video game, and then it's like, good luck with your Mac, idiot. And I'm like, no.
That thing does not have video games.
Video games not allowed on Mac. And I'm like, why? But I like Mac. It talks to my phone. They are together. They know what they're doing because I have an iPhone too. Mm-hmm. So we're from opposite worlds. Mm-hmm. You and your Windows and your Android, me and my Mac and my iPhone. Is it true? Can a Windows boy and a Apple person be friends?
No.
No. Friendship canceled.
Live on stream.
Oh gosh. My cousin, who's like a really techie guy, like he's literally an IT person. That's his job, is like being IT support at whatever company he works. Is literally one of those people who like called me a sheeple for having an iPhone. And I was like, are
we okay?
I'm sorry.
We good, dudes?
I like it.
It's not that deep.
Really? I'm like, well, the first smartphone I got was an iPhone, and then I never learned any other one, so that's just how it is.
I don't know what you expect me to do about this.
Yeah. I do have a Kindle, like Fire. Yeah, Kindle Fire. So that is an Android device technically. It's like a tablet thing, kind of. Because you can like go on YouTube on it. You can do things besides read books, but I don't really know. I haven't opened it in a long time. I'm pretty sure the last time I used it was when I went to Singapore and I downloaded a bunch of episodes of JoJo on it and watched them on the airplane.
And that will be what I'm doing on the airplane. Not JoJo.
But it's so long. It will occupy so much time for you.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah. Well, when I was on the plane to Japan, I watched like movies on the plane that they had on there, but it was like a Japanese airline, so they did have like some Japanese movies. I only watched like 2, but they were like anime movies. But the rest was just like American movies. So I was just like, okay, I'll watch, whatever. And it was a very strange selection because I feel like I go on flights, at least I haven't been on one like domestically in a while that had like movies on it because I normally go on really short flights. But they usually have like, really current movies, but this one was like didn't have very current movies, so I was just like, okay, I'll just pick whatever you have on here. But I hadn't seen any of them that were on there, but I watched Belle. Did you see that movie?
No, I didn't, but haha, Ultra C.
Well, I liked that movie. Like, I don't know. It was kind of weird, but it was really pretty, so I liked that. And there was this other movie that I watched that I don't remember the name of, but it was about like these kids that all like met in this castle, and they had to like solve this riddle thing. And it's like, you have 1 year, and then the castle goes away, and this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called though, but it was pretty good. But it had dramatic things that happened in it that made me cry, and I was like, I hope the flight attendant doesn't see me crying into my apple juice right now. I was like, I shouldn't be crying. And there was like people sleeping next to me because I was like in the aisle seat. I was just like, I was like trying to contain my tears. Like, literally, I was crying like out of my face, and because like it had like really sad stuff happen in it. Okay, it was so sad. Like, people died. But I like figured out the like twist reveal like halfway through the movie, and then I was like, okay, when are we gonna get this reveal? Like, I already know what's going on here.
Yeah. you do what I usually do.
Yeah, I just get annoyed when it's like, okay, it's very obvious like what the twist is here, but I just waiting for them to say it.
Just
like,
prove me right. Prove me right.
Yeah.
Or prove me horribly wrong. Come on, come on.
Oh my
Prove
gosh.
to me you're smart.
Let's see. What other movies should I watch on the plane? Because, like, I like... Oh my god. Did you watch Dune?
No, I did not. I haven't read it either.
Me neither. But the funny thing is, I basically was like, well, I've heard this movie is pretty good. So, okay. And then it was really long. So I was like, well, this will take up a lot of time since I'm on an airplane. It will make time seem like it's going faster because the movie's really long. So that's like mostly why I wanted to watch it, because like, you know, if you want to watch like a very like, you know, spectacular scenery type movie, it's not really good to watch on an airplane. But I was like, whatever. But on my way to Japan, I started watching it, and I got like 7 minutes in, and then I fell asleep because I just was like, this is so dry, because they have to do so much like exposition that I'm like, this would be way better as a book. That was my opinion, because I was like, there's so much going on that like I feel like I could only understand this if I was reading it in a book. And then so I was like, okay, whatever. I like fell asleep, so I was just like, okay, I'll try watching another time. So then on the way back from Japan, I tried watching it again, and I fell asleep in the last 30 minutes. And I still don't know what happened in that movie at all, even though I was awake for like 2 hours of it. I was like, I don't know what happened, because there was just like so much. There's like a part where there was like a war happening, and there's just like explosions, and I was like, something dramatic is happening, but I can't really tell because it's really dark, and they have to like do a lot of explaining, and like, honestly, a lot of the people in the movie looked really similar to me. Like, I was like, I'm not face blind, right? I don't think I am, but I just feel like a lot of these people are hard to tell apart because they had like the same outfits on, because they were like military people, and like the only part of their face was showing. And there was like a scene where there was like two guys fighting, and I thought they were the same guy. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. But then I was like, oh wait, no, those are two different white guys. And I was like, okay, but I couldn't keep track. And then like I fell asleep when the most important thing happened because I woke up at the last 5 minutes of the movie and I was like, I have no idea what's going on. So I was like, will I ever know what happens in this movie?
No.
Probably not. But that was a movie that I watched. Sort of. I don't know if you can claim that I really watched it since I don't remember anything that happens in it. That was the movie that I partially watched.
That was the movie that you had the full dad experience with.
Yeah, that's like my mom too, because she'll like will take like 20 minutes to pick out a movie and then falls asleep 5 minutes in. And I'm like, why do we do this every time?
For the experience.
It's so funny.
I'm going to end off stream there, by the way.
Oh, okay, sorry. Me, I want to keep talking. But okay.
Damn, if
well,
you were someplace you could do that.
Well, your art is looking pretty good. I like the clouds.
Thank you.
They look very nice. And
Hopefully we can get this done for
scary X-ray that I'm scared of.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm worrying about it.
I don't know why you're worrying about it. That's normal.
It's just normal.
It's just normal. Humans have bones in them. Did you know that?
Yeah. How many though?
Hey, the raid is now going. Have fun on Worm's stream. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back on Thursday for Shamgami Tensei 5.
Yay!
Breezy, do you want to plug yourself?
No.
Okay. Bye-bye. What if I restarted? Again. Just... Okay, let's do it. Save, and then try again. And see if it's the same every time. Let's put 75 on for... Alright. My horse isn't that fast to begin with, so this was a big... Oh, that goes down quick. Come on. Never mind, I might just accept that payout. Thank you. Yes, I would. I would love to trade my medals. Right. Right, best for profit is the brooch. Oh. And I can just buy 166 brooches. Thank you. Look at my inventory. Yeah, back to work. Thanks. Thank you for your brooches.
Activating comp. Come out, Ketchy.
Katie? Katie herself?
More monsters! Did she do that?
Yo, Katie? Katie in the game?
What should we do? These monsters are just waiting to eat us.
English is fun. Let experimenting your English skills. Yes, all we need to do is teach June how to kill a man. He definitely does not have any experience in that department. Do you want to learn how to kill a man? Please teach me. Oh, X, please work, please work. Perfect, okay. Oh, I've never gotten that interaction before, that's so good.
I can see it, can you? Aha, you got it. Excellent. Oh no! Wow.
A worthy sacrifice.
Bob, you got it. You got it, that's
I
amazing.
got it! I did it!
F in the chat for Yanfei, who died face planting the rock. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
What you call?
Pound, 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 pound,
But Shinya's on stream yet. You'll be able to get that for some I haven't found out yet. I won't be able to find out until my physical copy arrives. Please scroll. Yeah, the squad's just strolling away. Speed walking away from me. That's how you know you're cringe. Please, full form.